Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, John Jordan. So on my fourth video from Guild of Guardians, I think I've got, if I'm lucky, one more day. I'm quite sure. The demo times out on the 21st, which is tomorrow, but I'm not quite sure what time zone. Although the developer's in Australia, or actually partly in Australia and partly in Poland, I think. So anyway, we wait and see. So I've been trying to be a bit more active, and you can see I've actually almost used up all my energy for the time being. I've got 11 left, so I can probably do one more level. What's been going on then? So I've collected a whole bunch of hero shards, so I can almost do 3 heroes, but I only do 2, so I can summon some more heroes, use up those shards that I've been collecting. I have to tap and hold, don't I? So let's see what we're going to get. Okay, so yeah, that definitely looks like a bruiser. So there we go, and yeah, good armor at least. And then I've got one more. Okay, let's see who we get. So what's this one look like? I don't know, damage it says. So I should point out, as the big flashing thing says in the center of the screen, this is a demo, so there's a whole few things that don't, a whole bunch of features don't work. There's no blockchain stuff in here, just a gameplay demo. You can see some of the UI is not quite aligned there. But so we've got some new characters. What does that one do? So this shows me the factional summoning rate. So obviously the more sort of random drops. So I've got a whole bunch of characters now. So you have 4 in a squad. So this is the main squad I've been using. Obviously, the issue now with summoning stuff is that these ones are all sort of leveled up, and these new ones. So I could do choose some of these new ones that I've got. So I've got 3 new ones now. So I could add that hero, add this one I got yesterday, sort of spider character, I think, and then that one. Okay, it's like a rat character, isn't it? So okay, are they in there? No, for some reason that hasn't. Oh, I saved them in the wrong one. Oh, I don't know. I've messed it up now. Yeah, that's that one. So why can't I add these? Add hero. See, no one do it. Oh, maybe it's some functionality that's not working. I don't know. Weird. Okay. Anyway, get the idea. So these characters now are obviously leveled up. This is level 54. And we can see there's a whole bunch. To see actually run the right hand side, there's a whole bunch of sort of stuff, equipment that's been they've all got. So various different things here. So some bronze boots. You can see here there's apprentice boots that give you health points and damage boost. This one gives you more armor and a percentage damage attack. This one gives you life steal. Obviously these are very sort of low level common ones because we just sort of started playing. So all of these. So the gear is not specific to a character class. You can, as far as I can tell at the moment, attach any gear to any character. So and we can see here my total squad. So the squad, every character has like a sort of power number. They all have different sort of skills in how they, it's typical sort of RPG classes. So sort of tanks and support and range, all that sort of stuff. It's kind of weird that I can't add these. I don't kind of know why it's doing that. Why I can't add them. Add hero. Okay, so maybe so that's a little bit of weird. Maybe that's how you do it then. Okay, it's a little bit of weird UI. And so you can see now there's only 3 of them, but see their power is under 4,000, whereas the ones I've got there are much more powerful. But I could do, if I wanted to, I suppose I could see what extra stuff I've got, so I could equip them with different things, which is obviously going to increase their. See if we can get them over 4,000. No, not that one. What we've got? Wood axe. Equip and boots. Equip and finally we've got boots. Equip. I don't think there's anything else we've got actually. I can remember. No. Okay, so that's the squad. And are they now? yeah, so you can see just by adding that gear, they're up to 4,500. But let's leave those guys aside. So the other thing to do is use up my last. So go in. So I'm now on the frost levels. So just maybe quickly show one of those. So it's going to take up 10 energy in order to play this. Obviously, we've gone through the fire, the brimstone one, and the sort of just the sort of generic dungeon one. There's Darkwood as well. I'm not quite sure down the bottom here where it says sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I don't know if I'm going to have time to play through all of these and then go through and see if it levels them up to make them harder. I imagine, even if that's not in this demo, that will be there in the final game. So that's the wrong squad. That would not work out well. I need to go back to... Oh. So I'm going to have to come back out here and reselect this squad. And then go into the dungeon. As you can see here, actually, it'd be interesting if I make it through. So my squad level is about the same as the dungeon level. So I'm actually a little bit under. So I may not make it through. Yeah, squad power is lower than dungeon. Let's have a go. So I do get some... actually, choose the right character. So I do get some ability to resurrect characters. But we'll see how we get on. It may be that I will fail abysmally. So as you see, it's what I'm playing. I'm just sort of running around trying not to get killed because I've got like the sort of weaker range character. I'm sort of letting my melee characters go in and do all the business and do all their sort of big attacks and letting the AI sort of deal with it. Because I think that's how I expect to play a free-to-play mobile game, which is what this is. Whether this will have like an auto-play mode, like a lot of these games do, I don't know. You can see as we're sort of getting through, obviously we're in an ice world, but the sort of bosses, I mean, it's not a boss, but the sort of characters are getting, enemies are getting sort of bigger and more impressive art-wise, as you'd expect. And there's more and more of them, so obviously becoming harder. And obviously in these sort of games, what you want to do is you want to ensure that the management bit of the game, the meta of the game, is gearing up your characters. Oh, they're all dying. Gearing up your characters. And making them stronger and going into missions and dying and stepping on spikes like that. So as you can see, I'll go a bit slow now. So this is sort of the type of game it is. From a gameplay point of view, it's not a Twitch game. You're not really showing a lot of skill, although I'm sure some players probably could be a bit more skillful than me, who is basically hiding from damage. But we're still all alive. Yeah, just about. So it looks like there's going to be a lot of stuff going on here. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff. So let's try and run away from that and just stand at a distance and do some attacking. So there we go. Looks like we're gonna get through. Are there more of them coming? No. So again, this is sort of, oh, there we go. So it did make it. So this is, this is a test, I guess, of the gameplay and I guess the sort of the graphics and all that sort of stuff. Not necessarily the game will be exactly like this. Game's not coming out until early 2022 at the, early 2023 at the earliest. So we'll see what happens. So we now see I've slightly... I'm still under the dungeon, actually. I can't play the next dungeon because I've not got enough energy. It's not enough energy. There we go. So I have to wait. So that's the main sort of gating element here, is you have to wait for your energy to increase back up again. I'm not actually leveled up. I'm still sort of level 1. So I don't know if that's the sort of thing that's not in there because this is a demo version. I guess that probably is. This is an alpha 0.3, so it's a pretty early sort of stage sort of version of the game. And that's about it. There's a whole bunch of stuff that we'll obviously expect to be in there, like marketplaces and things that are not live yet. And sort of, like I say, none of the blockchain stuff is live, although not connected to this game. You can buy the NFTs on the Immutable X marketplace. The game will be free to play, so you won't need NFTs to buy it. You'll get just free characters, but as most games are doing now, you'll have the ability to sort of play the game for free, and also people want to pay to get NFTs, they can do that, or potentially they can even earn NFTs in the game by sort of progressing. Obviously, that's a slower route than buying NFTs, but that's sort of how the monetization is happening. And we can see I've moved up to two energies there from 1. So there we go. Guild of Guardians, I think it's a demo sort of versions work pretty well, giving you a good idea of the game. And you know, lots of games now have these sort of ongoing sort of tests for their technology tests, or just sort of building community, which I think, you know, is also, you know, one of the reasons they're sort of doing these sort of publicly and getting people to make videos. As I say, we've got another 6 months of that. So good. I shall try and get another video in before the demo time's out, but we'll see how we get on. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.